Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be making a sling out of some yucca. I showed what the yucca plant looks like in my collecting clay video. I will soon have a video of me like making cordage, but for now I'm going to use cordage that I made in the past, and I'm going to make a sling out of it. So let's go ahead and start doing that. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get towards the middle of this. I kind of wrap this while it's dry, so it's kind of firm right now, but that should be fine. So let's see if I could make it less firm. Hopefully this doesn't damage anything, but yeah, let's start this. What I want to do is I'm going to spread this apart. I got grass. Alright, excuse me, sorry about that. So we're going to get towards the middle of this, and then we're going to make like kind of like a three thing. I don't know. I saw this on Technology's video. I will link that in the description below. But what he did is he kind of did that kind of thing, like that. It looks like a little S. And then I'm gonna wrap. All right, I'm back. I decided to dip this in some water for a bit so I can make it more flexible, and you can tell there's a huge difference. I'm gonna try again with that S shape that I saw. I'm gonna make it big enough so it can make a pretty good sized pouch, and then I'm gonna wrap this around. I'm going to go through the middle with this other part like that. And I'm going to pull, so it should tighten, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Come on. There we go. Then I am going to do the other side, just the same way. Okay. Alright, so you can see there's kind of like a crude pouch there. So I really hope that works well. Yeah, I can work with that. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to weave some yucca plant that I found. Like I said, I have a video of me showing what that looks like. And I'm going to interweave it so that it can become a better looking pouch. So let me start doing that. All right, I did something wrong. I'm going to see what's wrong with this. I'm going to fix it real quick. Let me fix this camera too, because y'all can't really see what I'm doing. There we go. All right. I tied it in a much better way. What you want is 3 little like segments that you can weave it on, and it'll leave a nice pouch right in the middle. So let me tighten that just a bit so it can be easier to work with. All right. Next we're going to start weaving. Now that it looks good, I'm more confident with how this will look in the end. So let me start doing that. Very messed up. So I'm going to start from the bottom, and I'm going to go through like that, straight through the middle. Let me get in a better position before my legs fall asleep. Sorry. So I'm going to do that. So I don't want to make this too tight, because if I were to make it tighter, it would make the pouch a lot smaller, and that would make it harder to find like stones that will fit into it. I want it to be a decent size so that at least a tennis ball can fit inside of it, because I want to use a tennis ball to practice. So I'm just trying to keep that in mind while I do this. Once I reach the end of this, I'm going to grab my my other pieces of yucca, and then I'm going to continue from where I left off. So let me just make sure this stays as is. Yeah. I just wrapped it once. I think I'm going to go again so I can get those extra holes, extra covered so that less things fall out. So let me do that real quick with another. All right, the pouch has been made. So now I'm just going to fix it up a little bit while I explain the next part. I'm going to do next is I'm going to tie a knot in the back so I have something to grab and let go of when I'm throwing. And then I already have a finger loop for the other side. So that'll be very good. All right, there you go. Pouch is done. I'll show you the next part. I'm going to go here. I'm just going to tie a big knot. This is so I have something I can hold on to while I'm swinging it. Just like so. There we go. Make sure it's extra tight. I'm going to make it a little higher. And I also realized it's the wrong side. This is where my finger loop is. So I'm going to fix this. I'll be back. Okay. Alright. Other side, this is where I'm going to make the knot. I'm going to go here with this. Just I'm going to make another one. Make it a little nice and big. Okay. Let me see if I can make it an even bigger one. Because I want something to hold on to. There we go. So I'm spinning it. I'm going to hold on to this. Sorry. I'm going to hold on to this. And then I'm going to have this as my finger loop for holding on. So let me test this out. I mean, I'm really excited for this. All right. Here it is. You want it like about both arms lengths, reach the middle, reaching your chest. So this side's a little shorter, but hopefully that doesn't affect it too much. And I could tell it's really fun to spin. So it does like everything you would need it to do. So I'm going to see if I can find a tennis ball and practice with it. Alright, I made the sling. As you can see, it's a bit later in the day. It's because I tied it wrong and there's a wrong measurement. So if you really want an in-depth guide and kind of an easier way to follow, go to Primitive Technologies video in the description below, because he knows what he's doing. I don't. But I got it to work after a couple hours. I measured it right. But you know, I want to show you how it works. I'm really happy with how this turned out, and yeah. But I'm not really good at it, so the tennis ball just fell out. Give me 1 second. The thing I realized while I was practicing this is you want to make sure that your strings don't really get crossed, because that makes things uneven and harder to like balance out. And when you're setting up, you want to grab your ammunition. I'm using a tennis ball for practice. And you want to just like push it out as far as you can, and then from there you let momentum carry it. Not like that though, but something like that. You know, I'll show you when I get it right. Did you see that? That's kind of awesome. I don't know what's wrong. I was doing earlier. This is usually meant for smaller ammo, so probably not really my fault. I'm just saying that's still better, but you never know. I actually threw it over the fence, but y'all saw I threw it. Really happy. But now I have no ammo. Crap. Alright, this time I'm going to try a rock. I'm going to go forward though. I don't want to accidentally hit any windows or cameras. So I'll show you know, you're gonna see it. Really cool. Yeah, baseballs are a little hard because they have more weight to them. So I think I just need to be faster with them, and Yeah, I'll get it. Okay, that was at the window. I'm gonna stop. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. That's how you make a sling. Well, how you shoot a sling, sort of. It's just really a testing for me. I'm really happy with how this came out. This was originally going to be a bowstring, but you know, I decided to do this instead because my bow was going to break it either way. This is really cool. This is really fun. If y'all enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting more videos like this. So, have a good one.